What's going on, guys? Welcome back to CHISME Report. I'm your host, Danny Flores. A lot of people were anticipating this episode because it's gonna be good, guys. Wow, a lot happened during this weekend, and let me tell you, there's a lot to catch up on. There's a lot to talk about today, but as always, we're gonna wait for you guys to get here. We're gonna wait for you guys to go get your snacks, come back, sit back, and relax because it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. But yeah, guys. Hopefully you guys got notified. I don't. Hold on. If I look weird, it's because I don't know what's going on with my screen. It looks different than normal. But hopefully it fixes itself. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on. Okay. Well, we're just gonna deal with it. Watching from North Texas. Shout out everyone in Texas. I always say this, but you guys, Texas is like my number one following base. So shout out to everyone in Texas, and it's Texas first and California second. So shout out to y'all. Thank you, Jennifer, for the stars. Appreciate you. I'm in Texas. Definitely got a notification, bro. As I said in the intro, a lot of people are waiting for this episode or for this show today. Even my haters, bro. I sound stupid when I say my haters. I sound like everyone else on the internet. But even people that don't like me are ready for this episode. So grab your snacks. Oh my gosh, yes, I'm lost. Thank you for the stars. Appreciate you. Guys, go. Chicago. Shout out Chicago too. Shout out Chicago. Arizona in the house. Of course, we got to rep Arizona. Any update on Nair Nana LLC? Maybe. I don't know if we're gonna get into it today, but maybe next show. But anyways, let's get started, y'all, because like I said, there's a lot to talk about. And I'm gonna give you some context to what's going on, right? Because a lot of people are not informed. They see this picture. Thank you so much for the stars. They see this picture, right? And they're like, "Oh, yo, what's going on? Like, why is this a big deal?" So I'm gonna give you a little context for those, like I said, that are just coming into the CHISME world, don't know what the heck is going on. So a few weeks ago, I made a video about this situation too. A few weeks ago, Ms. Dora over here was caught red-handed with some text messages. At first, she was caught red-handed with other text messages, but that's a whole different story, right? But she was caught talking smack about Ryan and Lola's relationship. And well, she came out and said these were fake. But anyways, if you guys don't remember, this is what I'm talking about. These messages here. She goes, "No, she know what she doing. She drinks so much, flirting with Petro. I've seen Ryan flirt with other girls. This is why he left her." Person responds, "Ryan left because he was flirting with other girls." She goes, "No, Ryan left because she drinks too much. She needs to clean up. Or she doesn't clean or help with the kids." Oh, okay, I got confused. She does seem kind of sloppy. Dora goes, "She was alone with Petro. Something had to happen in the bus. She was lifting up her dress and looking at him. Everyone saw it. But we can only say they do have. But what could we say? They do have been apart for a few weeks." They go, "No way. Well, maybe this is. Maybe they don't. They do have a little something going on. I feel bad for Ryan. Blah blah blah." She goes, "Yes, they do. Ryan should take his 2 kids and leave." So that came out. Of course, Ms. Dora said, "Yo, these are fake messages. Blah blah blah." But prior to this, she got red-handed again, saying these were fake. It ended up being the messages were real. So no one believed her, right? So no one believed her. And well, that happened. And then Ms. Lola and Ryan actually addressed the situation with Dora. They went on live, addressed their relationship, and addressed Dora. Because a lot of people were speculating, yo, what's going on with Lola and Petro, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, they had this to say. Like I said, I'm just recapping you guys of what happened. That way you guys are informed on the CHISME report. So this is what they had said about Ms. Dora.
On this subject. There's been a lot of speculation, and it was part of Dora's text.
Yeah, so...
or message or whatever the fuck it was. But don't... Out of respect, don't bring that shit to my page. Don't bring that shit to this page.
Bring it over here.
Petro is a brother to me.
He's a brother to me, too.
He's a brother to her.
They're like bitching.
There's not shit going on. And me and Petro, we talk on a fucking daily. Like, I just got off the phone with him, too.
Yeah, we had to do an awkward phone call because of you guys. I'm like, hey, I told Ryan, he's going to be like, what the fuck?
Like for
to be fucking pissed, and he was like, the fuck.
Like I
Like,
to him,
I don't give a fuck what they're saying.
I talk to him daily. I go to his house. Like it's normal for us. Like we have like her and him have the same personality. It's like family when we're together. I understand like it might seem like a different way, but it's not fucking that. Like he's a dope ass friend, and I hit him up and I told him like rock the fucking show in San Antonio. Even though I wasn't there, like I was still communicating with them. There's nothing fucking going on. If there was, I would not be talking to that fool. It would be a totally different story, a totally different tune. It would be different. Like, he's my brother. Like, we're doing a collab together. None of this shit would be going on if there was something going on.
Yeah, but I feel like I feel like it's just it gets me kind of like annoyed that a person that was I thought was my friend would say that, because it's like, damn,
Dora's
like,
not a friend.
Then you don't know me, and I honestly don't know. I know her, but I don't have like a whole on relationship with Dora. We do business together. I don't have a very personal. I do business with her sometimes. We talk, we motivate each other. I keep it like that, like with everybody. I don't think, sorry, the connection goes in and out. I don't think that, I don't want to take it too offensively. I'm just like, whatever. I feel like,
there's no bad blood.
Yeah,
like,
it is what it is. There's nothing we can do. The connection keeps going in and out.
But there's a lot of speculation. Like I said, we wanted to wait till after Christmas or even after New Year's to talk about this, but obviously the stuff's coming out and it's getting really annoying, like when we go live or anything happens. So
all right, so Ryan has said there's no bad blood, and then Lola goes, yeah, I agree. Hold on, I just want to read a comment right here real quick. Where the heck did this comment go? Because it was a good comment. Hold on, y'all, let me try to find it. Trying to highlight, it left, but one of you guys actually noticed too that Ms. Dora had said, yo, the real reason, okay, when she came out saying, yo, these messages are fake, blah blah blah, and she said she knew the real reason why they split up, and she goes, yo, it's juicier than what the internet knows. Basically, it's juicier than the whole story of her cheating with Petro, allegedly, right? This is all CHISME. She said it's juicier. But now she's saying she don't know anything about the relationship. So full of lies. Miss Dora is full of lies. But you guys are now up to date of what happened, right? So on Friday, there was this whole glam tender event. A lot of people were hyping this event up. Low key, it seemed kind of cool. I would have loved to gone because there was one of my favorite musicians, Grupo, was playing, Grupo Frontera. But yeah, it was really hyped. A lot of people went. A lot of influencers went. And we see this picture circulating around the internet. I posted it, Expose posted it, and it seemed very, very, timed. It seemed very timed. Someone said JOP was like, what? That event was lit then. This seemed very timed. You see Dora and Ryan right here. But if you guys notice, this was Ms. Dora's caption, right? Caption to the picture. Let me go back and see, because I screenshotted it, and then she had changed the caption. This is what she posted. She put no caption needed. She's trying to make everyone on the internet look stupid. Like, yo, I told you we were all Gucci, we're all good. Thank you for the stars, Christy. Appreciate it. And she posted the picture. Sorry, that's another thing we're gonna get into. She posted the picture, and I guess she was getting a lot of backlash. She was getting a lot of backlash that she had to change the whole caption. Right? Let me see what she changed it to right here. All right, yeah. So she changed the whole caption and everything, right? Then she put this when she was getting the backlash. She had posted this. No caption is needed. I guess comments need to be shut down. I'm giving the right to ST, shut the up. This picture means we made peace about the situation and he heard the truth. Nothing else, chismosas. And if you want to know more, he came to our table to talk about things. I never approached him as I was staying away, thinking we wouldn't ever talk or say hi. Thank you, Ryan. So obviously, you guys know I do talk to Ryan at times. So I messaged him saying like, yo, bro, what the hell? Like, I told him, listen, this is not only Dora's fault. It's also Ryan, right? I'm like, bro, why would you take a picture with the enemy? And I'm just saying enemy because she is an enemy of the show. But not because of the show, but because of Lola, guys. If you guys don't remember, she put these messages out there, bro. She put these messages out there, and I still believe it's her. 100% is Dora doing all this shit, right? I told him, yo, why would you do this? And he actually, he responded with a live, and I'm gonna just read a little bit of what he said to me. He goes, I was honestly just trying to do the right thing. The event had important meaning to it. I guess this event was something about mental health. And we'll get into this whole mental health thing because all of a sudden, out of nowhere, Miss Dora cares about mental health, right? But anyways, it had an important meaning. I could tell we were avoiding each other, so I went over to say hi and said everything was okay. Let's just have a good night and put all the BS aside. I didn't think about it getting posted or negative response. How did you not think about it, bro? I even thought about like, whatever. He goes, but I understand why after the fact I wanted a positive night after so much going on, you know. And he had also said like I should learn how to say no to people that want to take pictures with me. Obviously, you have to learn how to say no, my guy. You have to learn how to say no. If someone came to my baby mama and was talking mad stuff like this, yeah, screw this person. I don't care if I'm in a relationship with my baby mama or not. But like, yo, F you, this is my mama's kids, or my kid's mama, and we ain't gonna play that. But anyways, Ryan actually went live after the situation, I think a day later, and he had this to say. Keep in mind, he was getting a lot of backlash in his comments. So yeah, let's just see a little bit. I did not see the whole thing. I was waiting for you guys, for you chismosas and everyone here. But let's go ahead and see what he said on his live.
No, yeah, my messages have been pretty. Yeah. No, I don't know. I feel like I was in every. I feel like in every situation, I try to be the bigger person or the better person, and you know, it was a obvious situation there, and I could see the uncomfortableness. So, you know, I try to just be the bigger person and just like break that ice on, and yeah, let me have it today. But
listen, I know where Ryan's coming from being like he's saying the bigger person, but sometimes, bro, like F that. F that.
You know, I'm not gonna be an asshole. So somebody asked me.
Hold on. Someone said that he said that he went over. Yeah, so he was the one. Thank you for the star. So Dora wasn't lying in this case. You know, Ryan was the actual one to go over and say hi and blah, blah, blah. But she did ask for the picture. So that's when Ryan said, you know what? F it. Let me take a picture. But if I was him, I would have said no.
No, for a picture. Maybe I should learn how to start saying no. But, you know, she was there for a Glam to this event, and she brought, you know, the gift bags and everything like that. So whenever she asked me, I didn't want to be an asshole. Like, I'm not that dude. Yeah, I'm just not that dude. Regardless, like, for me personally, like, maybe I'm wrong. Y'all can let me know. Well, y'all have been letting me know, but for me, I'm like, I say it sometimes all the time. Regardless of how much someone hurts you or someone talks shit about you or whatever the case may be, and you're hurt by that person, never allow that person to break your character. If I do something for you, I'll do it for anybody.
My guys, sometimes you have to break character. I understand where you're coming from. You're in a big event. You're with all these I don't want to say famous people, but you're all with these influencers. Yo, sometimes you gotta break character, my guy. I'm sorry to say, but someone had commented that he was in on this or he was being shady too. Listen, this was, you know, me playing the two sides. as a baby daddy. I was like, okay, one, I could see where he's coming from. Two, I could see if he's mad, if he's really trying to be petty to Lola and be like, you know what, F that. I don't know what they're going through, right? They're going through a lot of stuff because Lola posted something which we'll get into, but I could see, him trying to be petty. And this is, if he was, I'm not saying he was being petty, but if he was trying to do this on purpose, it's not the way. It's not, especially with someone like Dora. That is not the move. But I'm not saying this was, on purpose. This was, on purpose, whatever.
Yeah, so regardless of what the situation is, I'll never let somebody break my character. And that's one thing I've been trying to stay true to is like, if y'all knew everything, it would be a different story. Like, y'all would understand a lot more. But y'all don't, and y'all not, you're not going to from my end. There's no reason to put everything out there whenever it's not necessary. I'm not gonna put anybody down. I'm not gonna hurt anybody because I have nothing to gain from that. I'm not that type of person to be.
But she has a lot of gain from posting the picture, bro. I'm telling you, she did this on purpose, dude.
Revengeful. So I try to take things day by day. I try to be the best person I can be, and if that bites me in the ass at times, it's going to. Because, like I said, I'm not gonna break character for anybody. I'm trying to be as positive as I can, but I'm seeing a lot of shit from. I'm seeing a lot of shit from not just that situation, but I just saw on a post somebody else that I took a picture with, like, they went at her for it. I'm like, she's at like every one of our events. It's nothing but respect. We're at an event, like an influencer party.
Why wouldn't they go for her, bro? Like, we all know she timed this perfectly. Why wouldn't they go after her?
Everyone's taking pictures. I didn't say no to anybody. So anybody wanted to take a picture, I took a picture with it. It's never been an issue before, so why is it an issue right now?
Shout out to Dora. She's in the chat.
I know. I get it. And maybe I should have thought about that beforehand, but I'm just trying to be a good person. Like,
sometimes being a good person bites you in the ass, and this is proof, bro. This was proof of being a good person bites you in the ass. It did not look well.
But please don't disrespect people on here, though.
Bro, why does it sound like he's in space? Like, after that AC shut off or heater, it sounds like he's in space.
I know. That's just who I am. And there's gonna be times, like, especially in this whole, I guess, community that we have, it's like drama fueled, and that's the last thing I want or to be a part of. And unfortunately, it's what it is. I learn day by day. I grow day by day, and things are not always gonna go my way, and it's fine. It's fine. Everybody has their opinions, but I don't know everything. So understand whenever you are commenting or you're messaging a person.
Okay, so he's saying we don't know everything. Ryan, I know you're probably most likely gonna watch this. I invite you to come to the CHISME report and talk about the situation more. Listen, you don't have to, but it's just an invitation, right? Inviting you to come here. Let's do a podcast, bro. I got time. I'm pretty sure people would love to see it, right? Like I said, you're not obligated. It's just an invite. We want to hear more of the situation. You're telling us we don't know much. We don't know everything behind the scenes. But I mean, if you want to share a little bit, let's talk. Let's talk.
Especially hateful things. Like, you don't know everything, so like, don't try to don't try to bring somebody down if you don't know the full story of what's going on. But I was just looking at pictures of Debbie, and then someone had the audacity to I don't know where it was. It was a comment, like somebody started the thread of like that. Lola should take the kids from me and all this and that. I'm like, why are you taking it there?
Okay, I disagree with that. That's going too far. Like, relax. You know, I do believe kids need their mom and dad in their lives. And yeah, whoever did that, whoever wrote that, y'all did too much. Y'all doing too much.
Why does it have to go there? Like, I'm an amazing father. I know who I am and what I am. Just like I would never do that to her. So
yeah, no.
Like, some of y'all's comments are a little outlandish. But yeah, I can't speak for, you know, what other people's motives are, or what it is or what it isn't. I just know I come from a good place, and sometimes, you know, I should think about things, you know, more. But in that moment, I'm just trying to do the right thing.
Listen, I see someone saying Brian is a good guy regardless of what happens with him and Lola. He does seem like a genuinely good guy. He seems like a guy that, you know, people, I don't want to come at him the wrong way, but it seems like people could walk over him. Ryan, I'm not, you know, trying to disrespect you. But just it seems like this. Just we seen it during the weekend with the whole Dora, the whole picture. You're probably too much of a great guy that anything that comes up to you, se te pasa, like it just goes over your head. You're not thinking about the next steps, the future. You're just there in the present time. And like, you probably really honestly did not know Dora was going to take this to social media. Listen, you're another victim. You're another victim from Ms. Dora. It's okay. I'm gonna be real. You did mess up. You should have said no. You should have said no. But yeah, I'm not knocking down that you're a bad guy just because of this. No, you still seem like a cool dude. But yeah, it just went over your head. That's it. Like I said, you're another victim. But this event, Ryan did say it was, or someone said, I think it was Ryan. Yeah, he said it right here that it was, or on my text, I guess it was a mental health awareness thing. But I find it funny because literally Dora did take this picture to be petty to Lola, right? And this picture, this is the one I'm talking about. She did this on purpose. But bro, you're in an event, bro. You don't, like I said, when did you ever care about mental health? You did not care about mental health. But here's a little bit of Ms. Dora talking about, you know, mental health on her live. Yes, Dora, someone said Dora knows what she's doing. Yes, of course she knows. Of course she knows. But this is what she said in her live about mental health.
Love your friend, you're amazing. People need to stop going off these damn CHISME pages. Yeah, I agree, girl. But, you know, we could only control ourselves and our behavior, and, you know, that's all we can do. And, you know, I mean, I'm saying it now because it's going to happen one day. When somebody loses their life for stuff like this, then a lot of people are going to be questioned. And it's going to be sad that a lot of people are going along with this, but when somebody loses their life, you guys are going to try to say, oh, it wasn't me. You can't entertain something. Again, use it as entertainment. Do not take it with you to the heart. Like, do not take it with you to the heart. Like, literally, you seeing somebody and bumping into them and trying to physically hurt them is absolutely not okay. So if you're taking this to the heart, then you're also the problem. Because he clearly, everybody on the gossip pages and on the expose, they're all entertainment. If you guys think this is real, then something is wrong.
We are entertainment, but I want to back up where she says something about All we can do is something about our actions. Let me back up a little bit. Let me back up.
Oh no. Oh no. Okay, guys. So this is the loose.
Okay, I don't care about that.
The glitter, but it doesn't need glue. Okay. Our behavior, and you know.
Okay, right there. So she had said we just gotta keep an eye in our behavior. Her behavior. And what she did was, bro, come on, you know what you did. You posted that picture and you're over here talking about mental health, bro. You see Lola, she's been crying on social media, bro, making videos. Wouldn't you think by posting that picture with Ryan, wouldn't you think that would fuck up her mental health? Like, legit, ask yourself that. Ask yourself that. Like, wouldn't you think, yo, let me not post this, right? Because Lola, you know, she's going through a lot right now. But come on, you can't be on here saying mental health this, mental health that. You know, I do agree with you with the whole expose, with me being entertainment. Yes, guys, we're entertainment. I tell you guys all the time, dude. All the time. I'm like, don't take this too hard. This is just entertainment, you know? But yeah, you can't be sitting down on your chair talking about mental health. You're just being fake at that point. Not that you're not fake. I mean, you are fake. But anyway, she also decided to post this about me. She said, does anyone know the CHISME report days off? I just don't want him to work overtime. Listen, with you, anyone's going to work overtime because left and right, you're talking about the CHISME report, TCR. And bro, I probably work less than you, Dora. You're literally on live for like 5-6 hours sometimes a day. That's a lot. Just get your rest, grandma. You're gonna need it. Someone said, hold on, Mary. Right, mental health is no joke. Yeah, mental health is not a joke. Thank you, Andrea, for the stars. Appreciate you. It's not a joke, but Miss Dora's over here is taking it as a joke. And all of this, it just gets me mad, guys, because all of a sudden she cares about mental health. When one of her ex-friends was going through it, she did not give a damn, right? But anyways, going to Lola, I know a lot of you guys had questions, so I don't have answers for you guys, but Lola had posted this, right? She had posted a reel, I guess it's called. I was going to say TikTok, but it's a reel. The moment you get messages that change your life forever. I honestly don't know what the heck is going on behind the scenes. Like I said, I'm just a CHISME channel. Whatever comes on the internet, I talk about it, but people want answers like, yo, what the hell is going on? What type of text message did you get? I don't know. I don't know. This is just something she posted. People were speculating it might have been, Ryan's secret text. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know what it is, guys. I do not know. But she did go live after that reel. Talking about, thank you for the stars, Nicole. Appreciate you. She said, I suffer from mental health and it makes me mad what Dora does. You don't play with mental. Yes, exactly. But anyways, she Lola went live, this live right here. We're not gonna review it, but she does talk about what she's going through. She doesn't say much, but it does look like she's going through some shit. Miso chorizo. Yes, I got it now. Oh no, this one.
Fucking miso chorizos.
But it does seem like she's going through a lot right now. I just feel I feel bad. Honestly, I feel bad. And the whole Dora, posting the picture, it just adds to it, which totally sucks. But I am so sorry, Lola, if you're watching this. Thank you guys for the stars. I really appreciate it. Nothing worse than a woman scorn. Dora knew what she was doing. Yes, she did. Thank you for the stars. Danny, you're the best. I love what you do. Gracias. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. But yeah, that's what went down on the weekend, guys. And I'm sorry. I know you guys wanted me to come on real fast, but actually that Saturday, thank you for the stars. That Saturday that was going, this whole thing was going on. Me and my lady did have a baby shower for our baby that's coming. So yeah, I couldn't hop on. We had people over and it was just a little kickback, a little party. But yeah, that's why I did not hop on right away. I told you guys to wait till Monday. Just because I was really busy. But hold on, before we continue with the next story, I do want to check something. Someone said Len's page is gone, which is good news. Really good news. Let me see. If you guys don't know what has happened, please go to my previous live, and you guys will keep up to date. Good job, Danny. Thank you. Thank you guys for the stars. Keeping up with. Let me see. That's weird. So it looks, whoa. There's like a lot of pages of. I think he is gone. You guys did it. We did it, y'all. Damn. I don't know how he bragged, but wow. Okay. If you guys don't know, serious shit has been going down with Mr. Lin right here. But as of right now, I don't see it. This is what I'm seeing in the screen for you guys that don't know who I'm talking about. So yeah, you see like 3-4 accounts, and they're not him. They're not him. Because literally yesterday, I searched him up, and he was still there. So I don't know. I don't know what the heck is going on. I guess his page is gone. Wow. Okay. He has more than one page. Yeah, I know he does. What's his other page? Okay, let me see if this one's still here. Gotta love Len. Yeah. So his other page is still here. But okay. So yeah, his other page is still here. We still got more work to do. But hopefully, you know, Facebook catches up to that. Got a little funny line. Yeah, they're still there. But anyways, next story we're gonna talk about, guys. I don't know if you guys also heard this happened on Saturday or Friday night. Also Friday night. Sorry. So an influencer by the name of Louie Castro. He's more in the like YouTube beauty community, I think. He's a YouTuber, right? He's a YouTuber. But this is him for those that don't know who he looks like. So allegedly Friday night he went clubbing. And he said he got jumped. He took it to social media. Hold on. I'm trying to open my iPad here. So he went clubbing Friday night. He was allegedly jumped, and he told his followers what had happened. But you know what? Let me just play you the video of what happened, and then we'll talk about it. So I when I saw this, I felt bad. I was like, damn, bro, this is messed up. But anyways, this is what he had posted first. He posted this first. Academy LA, he tagged the club. I just got beat up at this event, and after I tried reaching out for this event, they told me to figure it out myself. All they care about is money. Please help me spread the word. This is not safe for you guys. He went to Glam Tanner's event. No, what? I'm confused. But yeah. Then he posted this. After the Academy LA tackled me for trying to protect myself. Here you go, the GG laugh. They offered no help. I asked for an ambulance, but they told me to figure it out. Please stay safe. I can't even explain the level of pain I'm in. It did look like he was going through it.
I really think, you guys, if I wasn't on social media, they would sweep this shit under the rug. I literally got beat up by not only randoms, but people who were part of the fucking ambulance. My whole nose bridge from here to here hurts so fucking bad. I can't feel it from here to here. My nose got beat up. I can't even explain how much pain I'm in right now. And when I asked them for help, they told me to fucking figure it out. I literally told them to call the ambulance, and they said, figure it out. That's
shitty, right? Like if you get beat up and you're like, yo, please call the ambulance, and they tell you, you know, figure it out. That is shitty. That's a shitty move.
The fucking ambulance I got. You guys know I'm the type of person who will just leave and go home. After I asked them to go home, all they did was 1, send a group of people to beat me up. 2, beat me up outside of the fucking stadium. 3, not only tackle me, but tell me to figure it out myself. And 4, just leave me there. If it wasn't for my friends, I don't know what the fuck would have happened. I literally have a fucking bump on my fucking nose. Literally, when have I ever fucking come to you guys for drama? I literally try to give everybody the benefit of the fucking doubt. Look at my hands. Look at my fucking lip.
There, it did look like he got beat up.
Look at my fucking nose. And after I showed them all this, they said, shut the fuck up and figure it out on your fucking own. After all of this shit, they literally told me to shut the fuck up and figure it out on my fucking own. Fucking dumbasses.
All right. Then he posted, when I asked Academy LA for help, there were multiple witnesses and no one helped me. I asked for help and they told me to figure it out. And it's my problem. Help me spread the word. I will not let people, my women or family let this shit happen or let this shit be unheard. I hope you all get justice. It's not fair or you. Listen, at this point, my guy was still drunk. He was still drunk. So he went on social media. This was Instagram. He went on social media and said, his story. So, I guess his typing was not there.
Chance, please fucking report them on social media. Because when I told them that I was going to report this shit, they said, good luck, do whatever you got to fucking do. We don't care. They literally told me that they don't give a fuck about what I report on social media. They said this doesn't fucking matter. I reported it to the fucking cops. I reported it to the police. I reported it to the fucking fire department. And they said, good luck. We don't fucking care. They literally laughed at me on my fucking face.
Wow.
This shit is fucking broken. I don't give a fuck what you fucking say. My hand, bitch. I wish you guys could understand the fucking pain that I'm in right now. My nose that I'm fucking in pain right now. And all they said was, good fucking luck. We don't give a fuck about what you have to say or what you have to fucking report.
Please be so then he asked his followers to report the page or the club for lack of safety of their attendees. I got beat up before I asked Academy LA for help. They told me to figure out myself. So yeah. It just keeps getting like people are messaging him saying, wow, what? So yes, then people, they say they pay their respects to Louie and say, yo, this is messed up, blah, blah, blah. So then after this, he went, he did a whole video. But the next morning he was sober and he clarified things for us. As I told you guys, he was still in the drunk side when this was uploaded. So let's see what he said when he sobered up, because the club came out with a statement. It came out with a statement. So I want to see what he says. Oh, and he decided to wake up.
I want to talk about what happened last night. I know I posted some stories that didn't really make a lot of sense. You could already tell I had consumed alcohol, so my words and my thoughts were just kind of everywhere. So I know there's a lot of people with a lot of questions. So I just want to come on here and like try to get my story straight for you guys. Last night I was at a day trip event at Academy LA. And after consuming alcohol, I was dancing on the floor. People were hyping me up, telling me to go on stage. So I went on stage and I was dancing. And I understand why security wanted to kick me out. Like, I guess they thought I had too much to drink. They wanted me to just be cut off and go home. So that I understand. I was escorted outside and I was put into the medical tent. My friends tried coming with me, but they stopped them. They did not allow my friends to come with me. They were asking me questions, telling me to go home and whatnot. So that I fully understand. After that, I was like, I need to go back to my friends. Like, they have my keys to my house. I don't have a car. Like, how am I going to leave? How am I going to like communicate with my friends? Like, I need to go to my friends. And they weren't letting me go to my friends. They were just trying to kick me out. After I was leaving the event, I saw my friend. She was still inside and she was waving at me like, come here. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to go with my friend. I go with my friend. And the moment I try to go to my friend, I get grabbed by the neck by one of the security and is like slammed to the floor.
Oh, shit.
And that's how this happened. I was literally bleeding all right here. My nose, my lip is busted. If you couldn't tell, it's swollen. My neck, my finger, my hands, like it was bad. And this is what I'm the most upset about. I understand security trying to just get me to go home, but the way that I was handled was not okay. I feel like because it was security, I was just more shocked at the way that they handled me. They handled me as if I was carrying a weapon or if I was a danger to the event. I don't know, but a simple like, no, you need to go home would have been fine. But the way that they tackled me was just insane to me. And I was just so confused. When my friend tried coming up to me because she saw once they tackled me, they put her back inside of the van and they closed the door. So I was all alone as this was happening, as I was getting literally jumped. by
listen, they kicked you out because you were on stage or on top of the subwoofer. We'll read their statement they came out with, but it's understandable, bro. You had many drinks and they told you, yo, you have to leave. But yeah, I don't agree with the whole pushing him down and stuff. That seems bad.
So one of the securities threw me to the ground, but then multiple came to like grab me as if I was doing God knows what.
Thank you for the stars.
When I was being tackled, there was street vendors outside yelling, "Let him go, stop, what's going on?" Like, they all saw what happened. I don't know if anyone has a video out there, but they all saw what happened and they were all trying to get security off me. They were like, "Why did you tackle him like that?" Like everyone was just as confused as I was. After that, I just remember the intense pain that I started feeling in my face. And I was like, call the ambulance, call the ambulance. And they were like, we're not going to call the ambulance. Like, you need to leave. And I was like, I'm going to report this. I'm going to call the police and file a report. And they were laughing at me, literally laughing at me, saying like, good luck with that. Yeah, buddy, go do what you got to do. Like, nobody was taking me serious.
The people at the club did not realize he had over 2.1 million subs or followers. They probably thought he was just playing like, oh, I'm an influencer. Like, they probably thought he wasn't. But after he came out with this, you know, they were getting a lot of backlash. And then they realized like, oh shit, this guy is someone big in the, you know, social media world. But yeah.
I was bleeding, you guys. Like, this is the aftermath. But during, I was bleeding so much from my nose. My whole mouth was bloody. And I was like, I'm going to post this on social media. You guys aren't going to get away with this. And they were like, yeah, no one's going to care. No one's going to do anything about it. Like, good luck with that. Literally, you guys laughing at my face, telling me all this shit. And like I said, I fully understand why I was being kicked out. But what I don't understand is why I was tackled and handled this way. Literally just me, you guys. It was just me. Nobody was with me. Nobody was trying to stop them causing a scene or a fight. It was just me trying to get back to my friends because I didn't want to be left outside alone with no communication with them or like how to like get home. Again, I don't understand why I was tackled this way and why I was handled this way. It was not needed. And I wasn't trying to fight anybody or trying to cause problems. But I hope this clears it up, you guys, and I hope this makes a lot more sense about what happened. But this is not okay, you guys, and just please be safe out there.
Listen, so I know things happen at events. Thank you for the stars, Annabelle. Appreciate it. And Christy, I know things happen at events. And, you know, they get swept under the rug. So after he came out with his situation, you know, he's an influencer, over 2 million followers. More people started coming out about this club. And one said that one of her friends allegedly got R-worded in that club. You know, that's a big old deal, bro. That's big, right? So, you know, with his platform, he wants to put the word out there saying, yo, this is not okay. They have to be held accountable. But like I said, the club actually came out with a statement. And let's just read it. Okay. They said, we are aware of an incident last night with an influencer who attended our event. This individual is now spreading false and malicious lies about what happened. First, this individual climbed up the subwoofers where our hired dancers were performing and was politely asked by security to step down for safety and liability reasons. He was then calmly escorted outside where he was verbally abusive to our staff, saying obscenities and derogatory language. Venue staff informed this person that he was no longer allowed in our venue for the night. And the following standard protocols, a photo of his ID was taken. So listen, if you're up in the stage on top of subwoofers, yes, you're going to get kicked out, bro. First, that's, like they said, that's a liability in their part. If you fall down, then you might want to sue. You might mess up their equipment. Understandable, right? But they keep going. Approximately 20 minutes later, this person returned and attempted to gain entry back into the venue by rushing at full sprints towards an open side door, running directly at our security staff. In doing so, he attempted to dodge the security guard, but instead ran face first into a mailbox. So this is why I was laughing like, bro, what? Like, I don't know who's telling the truth, but bro, you were that drunk. You allegedly ran into a mailbox, right? Hanging on the wall next to the door. At that time, one member of our security staff lawfully restrained this person for less than 1 minute for trespassing and attempting to force entry back into the venue. He was then walked off the property and left peacefully. We attended to contact this person earlier today to see how they were doing and to discuss the situation, but have not received a response. So when they say they try to contact it, I don't think they try to contact him. I honestly think that's BS. They're just saying it because, you know, he put the word out there. But yeah, I don't think they try to contact him because they did not know who he was. How are they going to know who this guy was, right? They did not care about, you know, that he was going to put him on social media on blast. So they didn't know who he was. So I don't know. Well, they had a photo ID, but yeah, I don't know. I think that's BS. I call BS on that. They go, the safety of our patrons is the most important to us, and we take situations like this very seriously. We have the complete security footage and the incidents with this individual throughout the night to prove what really happened, and we'll be pursuing all available legal remedies in connection with this person's defamation of Academy LA. Damn. So does this mean they're going to sue him for defamation? It might mean that. But yeah, bro, imagine being so drunk and running into a mailbox, allegedly, right? Because Louie is saying something else. Listen, at first it was he got jumped, right? He came out saying, yo, I was jumped at this club, blah, blah, blah. And then second, it was the security guards dropped him on the floor. So I don't know who's in the right. I don't know whose story is straight. But yeah, I mean, if they got footage of Mr. Louie running into a mailbox, that's embarrassing. Second, you're going to be in a lot of trouble, maybe. Someone said release the footage. Yes, I would love to see that footage. Pero I don't know if they're going to take it out. Obviously, if they go to court, they're going to show it. But wow. Someone say he was drunk. He doesn't know what happened. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Like, listen, I like Louie. He's funny. He's great. But bro, you were probably to the point where you were almost blacked out and you're not going to remember crap. So that's why I'm saying like his story was changing. First, he got jumped. Second, it was the security guards. And then third, they come out saying he ran into a whole mailbox. Yes, he ran into a whole mailbox, allegedly, right? According to Academy LA. Where the videos? I don't know. I don't have it. But yeah, anyways, that's what happened this Friday that just went out. But another thing, going back to the whole Dora situation, I totally forgot. I skipped this little segment I had here on my notes. But some of you guys were telling me that Ms. Dora actually went on live, which this live is deleted. It's not there anymore. But she went on live bragging about her donations to Ms. Glam Tender. She says she was the biggest donor they had, blah, blah, blah. I guess she donated, well, I don't even know what she donated. Probably goodie bags. I don't know. But fuck, like why is she bragging about that? Like, bro, if you're going to make a donation, make sure it comes from your heart, not because you want attention from other big influencers. So, yeah, please don't brag about shit like that. I hate when people brag about donations, bro. Like, one thing is if you're trying to be funny, but another thing if, like, you're serious saying, yo, I was the biggest donor she had, blah, blah, blah. I strongly feel she literally donated because she wants attention from others, from other bigger influencers. Someone say, yep, she sure did. She said goodie bags and 10K. Wow. Ms. Dora must have a lot of money. Good job. She said 11,000. Wow. Yes, 100 baggies at $100 values per bag. That's bullshit. Donate from the heart. Yes. Dora's definitely doing that for attention. Yes. So I'm saying, like, bro, like, don't brag about donating. It's like if you freaking donate to any charity and then post it like, oh, look at me, I donated. Like, oh my God, I'm a good person, blah, blah, blah. No, just do it because it came from your heart. And then knowing her is like, yes, it did come from the heart. Oh my gosh. Danny, I love your page, lives. You are so humble, hilarious. Thank you so much, TG Cooks. Thank you. But yeah, I just found that funny. Like, bro, and you know why she deleted it, right? She was gonna get a lot of backlash for it, and maybe Glam Tender would have seen that live and be like, "Oh no, hell no." 10K, hold on, 10K, but goes and gets bed out of the alley. You only talk about how much you donate for attention. Yes, you do. Yeah, people do that. So don't do that. Dora is nothing but a lowdown. All right, I'm not gonna read that. She needs to invest in her home, not events. Damn, that's a good comment. Yes, I did see her live. Hold on, guys. I didn't, but she deleted it. Damn, these comments, bro, they're going fast. I saw her live. She deleted it. She did donate. I think that was kind of her, but she should not said how much she donated. Yeah, I understand. It does, because if you tell people like, oh, I donated this much, it just shows you're bragging and showing off. So yeah, though that whole she needs to invest in her home, not events, cracked me up, bro. It's so funny, dude. She's whack. We can't comment on her page because she'll block it, bro. She doesn't want to hear the truth, guys. How many times do I have to say this? She does not want to hear the truth. Kind of cancels out charity if you're boosting about it or posting about it. I think she meant to say, yeah, it's not cool. I should be working right now, but the chismosa in me doesn't let me get off this live. Yo, my recommendation to you guys that watch me while working, well, one, I hope you already do this. Two is get AirPods, bro. Get AirPods. I used to do the same thing you guys did. Like when I used to go to work, I would watch my favorite people online and just, bro, AirPods were the way to go. It's crazy to me how, what the heck? Oh, someone said, I got my food, just made chicken and rice. Wow, that sounds good. She said she made 100,000 last year. Yeah, that's lies. If she made that much, what is she still doing where she's at? Yes, he's in the chat. Hi, Danny. Saludos. Yes, hopefully you're doing okay. I'm at work and have my AirPods in. Good job. Nice. You've been in my pocket while I'm at work. Good. I do the same thing. Thank you for the stars. Appreciate that. But yeah, that's all the CHISME I have for you guys today. Right, as of right now, for the next 5-10 minutes or 5 minutes, I'm gonna be just chatting with y'all because yeah, see if there's any CHISME. There is something I want to talk about, but that's probably gonna be until Wednesday show because I do have to edit that video and blur things out, bro. Blur things out because I don't know if you guys remember. If you guys keep up with the CHISME, last week I did talk about not your normal Nana LLC. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble finding or saying that. But I talked about her. Allegedly, she said she was going to press charges on me. I love when people do this. Like, people get mad and they the first thing they want to do is sue. Like, bro, relax. But yeah, apparently she wants to sue me for showing the clips that she had online. Like, bro, how are you gonna sue someone for just reposting your clips? Like, what? Okay, you're pretty smart. But yeah, there's another update with that whole situation. But like I said, I have to edit this video out because it's pretty bad. I'm in a conference call meeting and my AirPods are whoa. Well, good luck. I wouldn't be able to do that. Be in a meeting and listen to CHISME? No. I'll probably get fired. The GG laugh gets me every time. Well, here you go. And then here you go.
Fucking hueso chorizos.
Then what's the share button for? Exactly. Talking about the share button, if you guys would love to share this video and help me out, that would be appreciated. Wait, Ryan's with Dora? No, don't put that out there. Someone comment that. No, he's not. Please don't say that. He's not. He just took a picture with her because I guess he felt obligated to. Because that's her favorite saying, Danny, the cheeseburger. Bro, I know. There's a lot of people that say they don't watch me. I sound like a broken record player, but they say they don't watch the CHISME, but end up talking about, I'm either like the center of their lives. Dora used to like Danny until you exposed her. Yeah, I mean, facts, yes. She paid him. Dora paid Ryan to take the picture. I don't know. Like I said, I just think it just went over his head. Someone's tagging Dora and Daddy here. Bro, they're already on here. They're already on this live. I'm probably gonna add timestamps. That way if they want to come rewatch it, they'll know when I talked about them. Or Ryan better be nice to me when I run into him. You better be nice to him. She was here. Yeah, Dora's here. Maybe with a fake account or something. I honestly don't know. So if you guys don't know, I'm on my computer. I go live through my computer, through my software. So I don't know when people are coming in. Because when you're on your phone, it's a whole different ballgame. You see the people that come in. Like, you literally see their name. On the computer, I can't see their name. So shout out to all you influencers that come in and I never see you here. So that's why I don't give you a shout out or whatever you want. What's up, Dora? Let me hold 2K. I know. Dora, please let me borrow $5,000. That's the only thing I'm asking for. That's all I need. Please. What happened with Lola? I honestly, like I said, I don't know what's going on. Her situation seems more than, social media should know. So yeah, I don't want to dig deeper into that. She talks about you because she gets better views and catches it. Bro, so that's what people were saying. People were saying literally before Expose actually exposed her with text messages, with the whole text messages, she was doing the same, I guess, as she's always been. But after that, her views were going up. So I don't know. Like, maybe you're right. I don't know. When she talks about either Expose or me, her views go up. And that's why she likes it. Because if you guys don't know, views equals dinero, equals money. So maybe that's what she's doing. She's probably doing this on purpose. She is doing this on purpose, I should say. But yeah, there's still people. Let me read this. I got this message, right? Let me try to find it. Don't worry, I'm not gonna expose you. Everyone that sends me messages are anonymous. But I got this message. People defending Dora. They say, "Hi, I love your show. I feel bad for Dora. No one is perfect, but she is going through a lot. It would be so sad if any more would break her. Or I guess any more would break her. She is taking it hard. I think it's time for people to leave her alone." Okay. I respond, "Hi, do you still think Dora's going through a lot after last night?" Which the picture thing with Ryan. She goes, or they go, "You mean about her saying that everything is for entertainment?" I'm like, "No, taking pictures of Ryan." They go, "I thought it was more just to show what they're both mature, that they're both mature enough to make amends." Yeah, no. You guys have to open your eyes, please. It's fact. She likes to talk about y'all to cash in because she isn't selling well after talking about a child with cancer. You might be right. Hey, viewer, Dora is getting karma. She's going through a lot, yet made fun of my husband while he was going through depression. Come on now. Wow. Okay. We've seen it. We've seen it with Cooking with Tony. Now we're seeing it with another lady here in the audience. And if y'all still think Dora's a good person, then please reevaluate yourself. Very calculated. Yes, this was very, very, very calculated. That message was for Dora. That bald man with the yellow umbrella. Yes. Too bad we can't get her page taken down. Bro, she will have a heart attack. Listen, there's people where I like, wait, hold on. If your CHISME is giving her views, ask for your cut, Danny. She's a baller now. Imagine I would ask, yo, if I'm giving you views, give me 10% of what you make. Since she's saying I work overtime. But Damn, I lost my train of thought. I should have kept going what I was doing. Dora needs to just stay off her internet or off the internet. Yes, but she won't. There's probably gonna be a live about this live later on. She's going through a lot. Then why be involved in all the drama? Exactly, y'all. Exactly. People don't listen. But anyways, guys, hopefully you guys did enjoy this this episode of the CHISME Report. I think I'm gonna head out. I'm getting a little hungry. Might go to the gym. I don't know. We'll see. It's rainy over here in Phoenix. Yeah, it's raining. Or it's drizzling, I should say. But yeah, thank you guys so much for joining. We had a lot of people here. I don't know if we broke record today, but we're at like 1.2. Hopefully one day we could get to 2,000. I was going to say 2,000 views. But yeah, thank you guys. Just to let you know, we got new sound bites.
Fucking hueso chorizos.
Appreciate you, Gigi, for making that happen, for making that a thing. I'll send you some chicken and rice from, I was going to say Weso, Texas. Sorry. From Waco, Texas. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys have a great rest of your Monday. I will see you guys on Wednesday. A lot of updates on Wednesday and maybe more updates on this situation. Also, like I said, Ryan, if you're invited to come to the CHISME Report and talk about the situation. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Peace.